Dholavira Reservoir and City Layout. Dholavira, a 4,500-year-old Harappan site in Gujarat's Kutch Desert, features a unique tripartite layout like citadel, middle town, and lower town, paired with an ingenious water system of 16 rock-cut reservoirs designed to capture and store precious seasonal rainwater. It also declared as UNESCO World Heritage Center. City layout. Tripartite design divided into three principal zones: the citadel, castle and valley, the middle town, and the lower town. Massive fortification. Each distinct section was heavily fortified with thick stone walls and defensive gateways. Geometric precision follows a strict grid based urban plan with wide straight streets intersecting at right angles. Stone construction. Unlike other Indus sites that primarily used mud bricks, Dholavira made extensive use of locally quarried sandstone and limestone. Public spaces features a large central ceremonial ground or stadium like area next to the citadel. Reservoir and water management system. Bedrock excavation. At least 16 massive reservoirs were carved directly into the rocky terrain flanking the inner and outer walls. Enormous scale. Individual tanks reached up to 79 meters in length and 7 meters in depth. Stream diversion. Channels and check dams diverted water from nearby seasonal streams into the storage network. Advanced hydraulics included sophisticated gradients, stone cut troughs, and drains to regulate flow, filter, slit, and prevent flooding during rare downpours. In details, Dholavira's location is on the Tropic of Cancer. It is one of the five largest Harappan sites and the most prominent archaeological site in India belonging to the Indus Valley civilization. It is located on Khadirbet Island in the Kutch Desert Wildlife Sanctuary in the Great Rann of Kutch. The 47-hectare quadrangular city lay between two seasonal streams, the Mansar in the north and the Manhar in the south. The site is believed to have been occupied from 2650 BCE, declining slowly around 2100 BCE, and to have been briefly abandoned then reoccupied until 1450 BCE. However, recent research suggests the beginning of occupation around 3500 BCE and continuity until around 1800 BCE. The story of discovery. The site was initially discovered by a resident of Dholavira village, Sambhudan Gadvi, in the early 1960s, who made efforts to bring government attention to the location. The site was officially discovered in 1967 or 1968 by J.P. Joshi of the Archaeological Survey of India and is the fifth largest of 8 major Harappan sites. It has been under excavation since 1990 by the ASI, which opined that Dholavira has indeed added new dimensions to the understanding of the Indus Valley civilization. Dholavira has been marked as one of the most important megalithic sites of Kutch, while the only other known megalithic site in Kutch is located near the village of Dhaneti. The other major Harappan sites discovered so far are Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, Ganerwala, Rakhighari, Kalibangan, Rupanagar, and Lothal. It was named as a UNESCO World Heritage Site under the name Dholavira, a Harappan city, on 27th July 2021. Reservoirs in detail. Beast, who retired as the Joint Director General of the ASI, said, "The kind of efficient system of Harappans of Dholavira developed for conservation, harvesting, and storage of water speaks eloquently about their advanced hydraulic engineering. Given the state of technology in the 3rd millennium BCE, one of the unique features of Dholavira is the sophisticated water conservation system of channels and reservoirs, the earliest found anywhere in the world, built completely of stone. The city had massive reservoirs, 3 of which are exposed. They were used for storing fresh water brought by rains or to store water diverted from 2 nearby rivulets. This clearly came in response to the desert climate and conditions of Kutch, where several years may pass without rainfall. A seasonal stream which runs in the north-south direction near the site was dammed at several points to collect water. In 1998, another reservoir was discovered in the site. The inhabitants of Dholavira created 16 or more reservoirs of varying size during stage 3. Some of these took advantage of the slope of the ground within the large settlement, a drop of 13 meters from northeast to northwest. Other reservoirs were excavated, some into living rock. A recent rock has revealed 2 large reservoirs, one of the east of the castle and one to its south, near the annex. The reservoirs are cut through stone vertically and are about 7 meters deep and 79 meters long. They skirt the city while the citadel and bath are centrally located on the raised ground. There is also a large well with a stone cut connecting it to a drain meant for conducting water to a storage tank. The bathing tank has steps descending inwards. In October 2014, excavation began on a rectangular step well which measured 73.4 meter long and 29.3 meter wide and 10 meter deep, making it 3 times bigger than the Great Bath of Mohenjo-daro.